You make it miserable to be here. I seen a video of a little black girl, and he was like, "I'm gonna take a picture of me." She's like, "No, I think you're a terrible person," and just walked away. I said, "Okay."
Her parents did a great job. Yes, even the little kids know.
Raised you right. Hey, yo, what's up? It's your girl, Saucy Steph.
And it's your baby, Keelery Season. And this is the Nasty Work Podcast. Here to give you all things black, queer, and pop culture.
Let's get into it. So this week on Dicking with Donald, we have, is he gonna die? Well, if you were paying attention, this week, Donald Trump was diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency or whatever. And basically, like, his blood just doesn't run through his veins properly. And they said, look, that nigga was gonna die. It's fine. I don't know why it's called chronic. He's not gonna die from that. But y'all know what to do.
His legs were swollen, though. That was a little funny.
Fucking fat leg, bitch. Like,
no. I was just, like, looking at it, and I said, oh.
I mean, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
A lot of big ankle bitches. Hopefully them bitches like swell up while he like on a golf trip or something.
Yeah, because you love to golf.
Yeah.
Doing current events.
Yeah. So hopefully you're on like hole 8 far as fuck, no golf cart, and you just gotta like explode or something. Let's get into more of like Donald actually being the fucking dick weirdo fucking president that he is. Sister. Did you see the fucking like AI video that he posted of Barack Obama like being arrested in the Oval Office?
No,
bitch, it's literally the.
He's enjoying the fuck out of this AI.
He's having a time, bro. He's like when the old folks found Candy Crush. Remember, niggas couldn't get him off of it. He's having a fucking time. So anyway, in the video, it's like him and Obama sitting in the Oval Office and like. I guess they would be like having a conversation. He's like sitting there with like a smirk the whole time. And then like, I don't know if it's like the feds or whoever, they come in, arrest Obama, and he's just sitting there like this. And the what? Yes. And the fucking caption said, "No one's above the law."
The pot calling the kettle black, but I digress.
Meanwhile, you're doing this when we're all trying to figure out what's up with them Epstein files that you said don't exist. So let's say you said didn't happen. He literally went and like put out the whole like surveillance for like Martin Luther King, even though his family like went against it. Like when they like were just like fucking surveilling him in his private time, doing whatever the fuck he was doing. They said
released that.
Yes.
He's really just trying to take the heat off of him.
He's literally trying to just do everything but have people looking at him.
What? It's very telling, isn't it?
Very telling. And it's like, we know you was up in there. I seen a tweet that was like, all Barack Obama got to do is say that he wasn't rich enough to be on the island, and then he'll start telling on himself. And I was like, yeah, you start talking shit to that nigga. I'm like, I was there with the 12-year-old bitches. They love me. And then we'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you also see how he's like, he's not going to fund the fucking football team? What team? Remember? Just
look it up. Yeah. I was about to say, because I probably don't know either, honestly. He wants to defund a team, though?
It's over the name because the name of this football team. Oh, I think it's Washington's football team. Yeah. So they used to be.
Let me see.
Yeah, but now that's like a slur, or not now it's a slur, but it's like a not the most politically correct name. So they changed it to the Commanders, and so he's like,
oh, okay, yeah.
He's like, change your name back, or I'm gonna take funding from whatever, and it's like when people are dying.
Right.
Him. Like,
he wants them to change the name from the Commanders back to what it was originally.
Back to what it was.
Okay.
Meanwhile, fucking brown children are still being snatched off the fucking street. We are still losing our rights left and right. Defunding after defunding, y'all. What the fuck? You don't just want to sit back and mind your motherfucking business. Like, it's like, you want niggas to be looking at you. You want us to fucking buy your baseball cards, and you want us to be at the motherfucking, like, shows with you. And it's crazy because it's like, you want all this attention, and it's bad for you. The NAACP, for the first time ever, like, didn't fucking invite the president to the...
Good.
Yeah, like, niggas don't even want you there. Niggas, you make it miserable to be here. I seen a video of a little black girl, and he was like, let's take a picture of me. She's like, no, I think you're a terrible person, and just walked away. I said... Okay.
Her parents did a great job. Yes, even the little kids know.
Raised you right.
Even the little kids know. That's crazy.
Shout out to her parents. Y'all better make these kids political. Well, don't make them politically active. But if it's something for them to know, let them know.
Yes.
Okay.
Get them out of here. Okay. Barbie bitch. Speaking of Barbie.
Speaking of Barbie, good segue.
I was on Twitter a couple weeks ago, and we already know Nicki Minaj. She's known for her rants. Some say coke rants. I do agree with that because it is some off the wall shit.
She never did coke in her life.
I'm just gonna smile because, babe, the proof's in the pudding. But I digress. Nicki went on one of her rants, but this time it was a little different.
Talk about her little argument.
Yeah,
okay.
We're gonna get into that too.
Okay.
So it really all started with Roc Nation. And she's actually been calling Roc Nation out for years, but I don't. Yeah. Well, I know with the straw that broke the camel's back. Thank you, sister. If you guys remember, Nicki Minaj, along with a few other artists back in 2015, they ended up being co-owners for Tidal, Jay-Z's Tidal. And so you probably remember seeing that video. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Rihanna, they all like signed a contract. Kanye West too.
I feel like that feels familiar, but I don't
yeah,
know. Okay.
It was 2015, literally 10 years ago.
Oh, bitch. Okay.
So around that time, that literally solidified them being co-owners of the app Tidal. And so they
probably have stock in there or something?
Yeah, stock, exactly. Yeah. Like I said, this launched in 2015, March to be exact. Now, let's fast forward to 2021. Jay-Z actually sold the app.
In its entirety?
Well, yes.
Okay.
He sold the app to Block, which is formerly Square, a tech company.
Okay.
He sold it to Twitter's co-founder, Jack Dorsey. I never heard of him, but whatever.
I feel like I have heard that name.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they bought 80% of Tidal for $302 million. Now, how does Nicki Minaj come into this? She feels as though Jay-Z, he undervalued her stake in Tidal. So she feels like she should be getting about $9 million, whereas she's only getting about $1 million. And while I don't know if there's any proof, because she did not provide any receipts. I don't want to say she's lying. Yeah, so now she insists that he pays her between $100 and $200 million. In this rant, she starts talking about Desiree Perez, who is Roc Nation's CEO. Have you heard of Desiree Perez? Okay. So in a lot of her tweets, she was doing hashtag Justice for Damori, and that's her daughter's name. So Desiree Perez actually went to court because her daughter claimed that she spent almost 2 weeks in a psychiatric facility for no reason. So pretty much her mom was trying to sabotage her, mess up her family. She is married to a black man, so there were some racial slurs there. She also had cameras in the home, invading privacy. Yes.
Wait, her mom?
Her mom.
And then her mom is saying, and so who's saying justice for
Nicki Minaj?
Oh.
It's tying all in.
Oh.
So you know how, like, if she has this issue with Jay-Z and Roc Nation CEO got some shit going on,
so
y'all looking shady.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of crazy because I'm like, who is this hashtag Justice for Damori? So I had to look it up and figure out what was going on, and it is a whole thing. Wow. They actually went to court in May of 2025. They haven't settled or anything. But you know, Roc Nation is backing her and just pretty much saying, like, don't say too much. Let's try to get down to the bottom of this. Nicki is putting it all on the floor. Did you get to see any of her tweets? Like,
I saw her like crashing out on SZA.
Okay. Let me finish off with Roc Nation and then we'll get into SZA. So she does feel sidelined at Roc Nation. She suggests that Roc Nation has begun favoring other artists. And I don't know if I want to say this is true or not, but like that could have been how the whole Meg Thee Stallion beef started, just feeling that way. I don't know.
But outside of Tidal, and you might not know the answer to this, what the fuck is her alliance with Roc Nation? Like, why the fuck are you all over there and that?
I think it's more so like people in power abusing power. Well, I don't know if that's her take, because she's also somebody in power.
Right.
But I'm looking at it as like she's making it seem like they're trying to sabotage her.
You're not even in the beginning of your career. You're not even in the place where niggas can really blackball you. Bitch, you've done questionable shit time and time again. And we still like, come on, girl. You still selling out shit. We still going to see you. So it's not even like, bitch, you are not getting Ja Rule. Like, you passed that.
You're not getting Ja Rule. Be grateful for that. Because that nigga still catches straight.
Fuck.
It comes randomly, like kind of like with the Kanye rant. Whereas some things could very much be true. Some things, not all. It's just like interesting timing. But I think she always had felt a way about Jay-Z anyway.
Well, when you was fucking feeling yourself and all that, it was cool, bitch. When you was
But how long ago? That's 11 years ago. So much could have changed between now and then. I don't know.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I'm sure the niggas only got richer and so did she, and you only learn more about the game. And sometimes I think you get fucked. Like, and it's cool when it's everybody but you.
Yeah. Clock it. That's very true. So let's get into how SZA got involved, guys, because I was just a little confused. I'm like, what are we fighting for? Nikki, what are you fighting for?
Can we just talk about how my girl said, you need that? I said, SZA!
Where's SZA from? She give me a little hood bitch vibe.
Like, oh, what you mean? I ain't seen that since Cardi B and that chill.
Oh my, that was a crazy time. That was a crazy time.
So Cardi B was a little too hood for where she was at. She was
Literally,
in Louis, Missouri, so.
Oh, she's a hood bitch. She's a trench bitch.
She said that, not me.
Okay, maybe you're not a trench. I'm funny, okay?
I'm funny.
I'm a project bitch. What? It's like, nah. Not saying you're a project bitch. So, this is how SZA gets involved. So, Nicki targeted Tarek's Punch.
Who's that?
Henderson. That's the manager of SZA. So that's how that pretty much started. I didn't get too much into that because then it would have just been an umbrella of things.
Yeah.
So I really just kind of wanted to focus on more so her and SZA. But that's pretty much how it started off. And she felt like he was bullying Nicki. Now, Nicki, you be bullying the girls. So I don't know what he did, what he said that you felt like he was bullying. But it's just like, you literally do the same shit that you're complaining about. Come on. Nonetheless. So SZA responds and she says, Mercury retrograde, ... Don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose. Now, how do you know? I mean, you kind of took it personal, but do you think she would have known that's who that was about? Like,
first of all, no. SZA's a weird, wishy bitch, and
right.
Literally Mercury is in retrograde, and literally even if that is what she was saying, that wasn't even a shot. Like, she's like, bitch, the universe is being weird. Like, don't even fall for that shit. I feel like that's what she
sounded more like advice than a shot.
Yes.
And you took it that way and inserted yourself with her, going back and forth, calling her dead dog voiced. Oh my God.
She said, and you sing with all that auto-tune. Nicki tried to chew her up.
She talked about her look. She said, how are you skinny, chubby, something all in the same. I'm like, Nicki, we don't need to be talking about bodies or body shaming.
Okay.
We don't.
Because when that ass ain't moved for the first 10 years of your career and all you did was shake and jive.
And she was talking about her faux freckles. I thought that was kind of funny, but it's like, come on, it's an aesthetic. But it's just like, bitch, you come literally just grabbing that shit that you can talk about. SZA is bad as fuck.
SZA is fine as fuck, and fucking Nicki Minaj also, you did these fucking enhancements, and bitch, you did it first when niggas wasn't even doing it right. Bitch. People said they don't want to look like you. They don't want, they don't want their body like yours. And then you're supposed to be a girl's girl, and we always saying how you mean to the bitches, and the first thing you do is like chew up her appearance, like
right.
And then it's like, you mad at the wrong people, bitch. You going up with me. You didn't. Where's the at Jay-Z? He not on Twitter. You don't got his email.
Nah, she do be adding him too, though. She be at Jay-Z. She be at SC. That's his name on Twitter, y'all. She be at him too. Okay. But the way that she talks about these girls, it's just like very catty and very nasty. And SZA was definitely giving her a run for her money too. Which I'm like, shit. You're not gonna keep talking shit about me,
You're
bitch.
not.
Queen or not.
You need that? Like,
yeah.
Girl, what the
fuck? That's the thing. I love Nicki down. I always love Nicki. But when she goes on these coke rants or these belligerent rants, it's just like, girl, what the fuck are we talking about right now? Like, I feel like she does talk about like certain issues in the world, but it's so many other things you could be talking about using your platform for.
Right. But it's never it's always like you use your platform when it's directly affected by you. But you don't ever step out on something you just believe in unless it's a motherfucking rapist or a pedophile. Like, that's all.
And we still haven't gotten a word about that. That's crazy to me. Man, you address anything else but that.
But that. Because you go home and you sleep with that nigga that slept with that little girl. Come on.
You know, I don't know.
Bitches start saying that, and now the bar was going to kill you and shit.
I wonder if that nigga's part of your downfall or if it's just you. Sometimes the nigga do be the downfall.
I mean, but her brother was a fucking rapist too when she started threatening the girl and all that. Like,
yeah, that was a whole thing. I don't know, Nicki. You be tripping sometimes. Honestly, stay out of it. It's as if you don't know who the fuck you are. Because why are you inserting yourself in certain things?
Yes.
Like, girl, you did the dance. You got the awards. Bitch, and people still rooting for you. Like, everybody's still rooting for you. Exactly.
Like, everybody still fuck with you and all that. You showed your ass time and time again, even on the wrong side of history, time and time again. And we still let you Kanye West your way through this bitch. Seriously. And you just continue to, like, be mean and be a bitch. And now that's what you are.
But it's something about Jay-Z that don't sit right with me, but I'm not going to get into it. That's my take.
No. I'm a Beyonce girly, so...
You can be a Beyonce girly and not give a fuck about the man. I'm just saying, it's something about that man.
I feel like if he on some shit, she on some shit, so...
Girl.
I don't know. It makes me so sad.
Let me know y'all thoughts. And honestly, if you're a barb, keep the shit. Because I'm an OG barb, but I'm also going to clock it when it needs to be clocked. Thank you.
Fuck Nicki Minaj. Fuck her rapist ass husband. I said it. Weird ass bitch. And leave SZA alone. Leave her
have
alone.
A Britney moment, like the leave Britney alone moment. You should definitely do that.
Leave SZA alone. Okay? Leave her alone.
Betsy.
So sister.
We have our age.
So I saw this TikTok by a creator named Keto Rose. Keep her at here.
Okay.
At Keto Rose.
Yeah.
And the headline on the TikTok, it says, "Your depression is offensive, babe." And so basically in the TikTok, it's like this girl, her friend's over, and her friend's like, "Girl, what the fuck's going on? I haven't heard from you in like 3 weeks." And her friend's like, "My bad, girl. Like, I'm fighting for my life right now." And she's like, "Well, you could let me know. You could have texted me. Like, I hit you up this, and this." And she's like, "Yeah, girl. Like, I'm just trying to stay alive. I haven't even talked to like my mom or my sister." She's like, "Yeah, but I'm not them. Like, I'm Susanna. Like, like you could let me know." And literally, that's what the girl said in the video. She was like, "This don't think she's more important than my sister and my mama." Like, it was like so funny, but it was like an interesting angle for me because it is that thing of like, bitch, can I get through this? Like, can I get through what I got going on without I'm a burden to you because I need some space to myself.
Right.
But also being the person like, well, I'm your friend and I care about you. Like, where is the line? Like,
yeah, I feel like that was insanely insensitive. Like, bitch, if I'm not talking to my mom or sister, who the fuck do you think you are? Like,
yes.
It's just, I think it's just about having an understanding, but also checking in. Like, sometimes I like to check in with my friends, see how they're doing. Like, shit be tough, and they go through their own battles.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have a friend who has these battles often, and I understand how it goes for her. But when I check in, I text her, she'll respond. She may turn her location off, but she'll respond.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, girl, somebody could literally be, well, no, I'm not gonna say that, but somebody could literally be on their 13th reason, and you're in their fucking messages talking about, girl, where have you been? I've been going through this and that. Bitch, I would probably stay away from you.
Right, for real. Like, I'm out of space for that, honestly.
And I love that I have a relationship with my friends where, literally this past Sunday, I was feeling a little down, and I just literally didn't want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend called me, I didn't answer, and she's like, I had reached out for this reason. I was like, I'm sorry, girl, I just wasn't feeling too good. And she understood. Like, it wasn't too much back and forth, but there are people that are a little offended by it, but I just think it's insensitive. Like,
I agree with that. And I think it is like you said, like, if you can let me know, like, hey, I need some space,
right,
I can give you that space. Like,
for
okay,
sure,
this is you doing your thing, I got you, let me know if you need anything. So I guess that brings me to my next question. Like, do you feel like the way that I wrote the question down isn't necessarily the way I want to word it, but it's like, do you feel like you love your friends according to the way that they need to be loved, or do they need to be okay with the way that you love your friends? Like the way you give love to.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. So I actually studied my friends. I know my friends. I would say some to a certain extent and some to the fullest extent, and I understand their version of love and their version of communication, so I just move accordingly with that. Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes I may go against that based on the situation, but I really try to align with, what they need,
For sure.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I kind of agree with that. Like, I think that's the thing about, like, friendships and shit like that, and even like your like intimate relationships, like I want to love you the way that you need to be loved so that you feel loved, and I kind of expect that in return. Like, it's like, and that's probably why we're friends. Like, I feel like that's something that you're capable of giving me, and that's the way that our relationship is able to be reciprocal, you know? But then I do feel like recently I had a situation, and it was just like, the person like, well, you're gonna feel how you feel, and I'm gonna feel how I feel, and you're gonna do you, but I'm gonna do me. And I'm like,
that's a little interesting.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, and I was like, hands out. Like, okay. Like, I don't even know how to respond to that, because I'm like, I mean, that's valid. We're grown. But at the same time, like, well, I'm telling you what I need from you as a friend. And this is, like, a boundary a little bit for me. Like, what's going? I don't know. It was weird. So, I don't know. And then I saw this TikTok. I was like, what? It's the universe saying. I'm like, what?
I can say, in like a specific friendship, I did take certain things personally, but then like probably years later on, they kind of like put everything on the table, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you were going through that.
For sure.
So that distance, it was a reason for that distance, and even if she didn't give me that reason, I respect it. Yeah, I still respect it. Like, everybody has their own way of maneuvering through things. Some people go. Some people, you know, they can still actively be in communication with going through these certain things. But I think it's just all about, you know, understanding your friendships. Now, your situation, I don't really know too much about that one, but I can't even say it's a miscommunication. It's just like, I feel how I feel, you literally, like how you said. I wouldn't say how does that make you feel, but you don't have to get too deep into it.
It was just interesting, and it was like, honestly, a thing of perspective for me, because I'm like, okay, and it was like, okay, so how do you move forward with this? And it's like a relationship I want to move forward with. And then I always think of like, I don't know.
I do think you're very vocal about your feelings and with your friends. So it's like kind of like up to them to kind of figure out like, okay, what do I do with this information moving forward? Yeah. What do you guys think?
How do y'all interact with your friends? Like,
Cause I definitely, like, you know, some people don't want to talk every day. I don't take that personal.
Yeah.
Some people
don't talk every day. Shit.
I got friends. Well, shit, you got rent due, bitch. Sometimes the bitch don't want to say nothing. Then we get out of month, you know?
Yeah. I don't know though, but check in on your people
For sure.
and don't burden them with your bullshit, because everybody going through shit.
Seriously, don't homegirl in the video. Please don't be that person.
Don't be her, okay? We talking about the one that was like, I'm not sure. We talking about that one.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, but y'all probably never talk to you again after that. Are you cool? But yes, y'all.
And we say this every week. Make sure you know your rights. Make sure you. I was gonna say some crazy shit, but
say it.
No, it was some shit that was. I was gonna say make sure you set a certain brand of electric car on fire, but that's crazy.
That's funny.
Anyway, add us if you're nasty. Pop out, don't stop out. Bow, 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 bow. We want to do something fun. Invite us to stuff. Also, I peeped. I don't know if they be DMing you, but somebody DM me and asked me, like, could I promote, like, one of their LGBTQ parties? DM the podcast page, not my personal page.
We already made a post a while ago letting you guys know, like, we do want to promote your businesses and your events, whatever it is. Just make sure you're following us.
Yeah, and it's not even that it's an issue that, it's not like, oh, I'm too cool for my personal page. I just don't see it all the time on my personal page. The pod page, I'll see it or she'll see it. Like, somebody will definitely see it.
Yeah, y'all.
Because them niggas be in my DMs. Say that.
I know that's right.
I just swing again. No, they don't. Bye, y'all.
To take your time with some rush. I said, baby, I'm a dog. She said, take your time with some rush. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a dog.